change is real, poverty is very real.
Water and power are still the two major needs of half the population on Earth.
But we need to move with speed and we need support.
We do want to create a global network for innovation in energy transition.
Now is your chance to join us.
The idea of what we're doing is connecting minds for the greater good. We really want to build a platform for you, for your ideas, for your brilliant ideas.
Thank you for encouraging and embracing innovation and giving us the confidence to actually think big. It would not happen without Dina, it would not happen without the World Energy Council. Absolutely not.
Welcome to the SET Award Ceremony 2020. I hope that you have enjoyed the entire SET week. And what a week it's been. We have seen so many inspiring talks featuring representatives from across the energy sector. We've listened to innovative startups, to policymakers, and to leading companies. And today, we're looking forward to kind of the cherry on the icing of the SET week, the SET Award Ceremony. My name is Geraldine Bastian, and together with Andreas Kuhlmann, the Chief Executive of the German Energy Agency and the initiator of the SET Global Innovation Platform, I'm honored to be moderating this year's award ceremony. Hi, Andreas.
Yeah, hi, and hello, everybody. It's great to see you, but I can't really see you, but I hope you can see us. It's great to have you here.
It's been a pretty crazy year since last year's SET Award.
Well, yes, it is. I mean, this corona crisis is really, really crazy. I keep on hugging my daughter all the time. She's 14 years old. She doesn't like it, but there is nobody else to hug at the moment, so what should I do?
That is true, but at least you've got each other, and I'm very happy to be sharing the stage here with you today. Maybe you can talk us through a little bit what's been happening during the course of this SET week.
Well, I think we had great speakers so far. I don't know how many, and we had great startups joining us for this whole SET award. We had 570 applications from 90 countries, and many of them could pitch this week. We had a jury meeting where we talked with all the finalists from all over the world, and we chose the winner.
Of course, we're excited to find out who those are going to be. But let's cover a little bit of the framework and the basics first, because we're in a pretty special place. We're live here at the Gasometer in the EUREF campus in the beautiful Schöneberg in Berlin. Do you want to tell us why did you choose this location? I feel like you have a particular good hand of choosing exciting locations in Berlin for the SET Awards.
Thank you very much. Well, actually, this EUREF campus is a very special place indeed. There are about 2,000 people working here, and they're all working on energy transition and climate change. So it's a real campus for what we are really going to do, and there is something else which is very good news. Next week or something like this, we will have our second home here on this campus, and that will be great for what we are going to do for innovation and for our cooperation with startups.
Congratulations, that's fantastic news.
Yeah, it is.
And there's also been a very special setup inside the Gasometer. It doesn't always look like this in here. So we want to do a special shout out to the wonderful folks who created the stage design for us, because what you see here are in fact bits of trees or plants that have not been chopped off especially for this event. Instead, they were foraged and collected from the forests of Berlin to create this beautiful stage set. So special thank you goes out to Berlin Forsten for the stage setup.
Yeah.
And with that, we have a lot installed for you, so we want to get going. We have innovative startups we want to introduce to you. We have distinguished speakers, and of course, we have some prizes to give away, 5 of them in total. So let's get the show started.
gold fancy four, yeah. we will hear them once in a while during this award-winning ceremony. But before we come to those winners, I have to introduce you to somebody very special, and that's Dr. Angela Wilkinson. She's our partner from World Energy Council. Oh, there she is. Hello, Angela. She's a very special person. She's Secretary General at World Energy Council, CEO of World Energy Council. And I think you know by the whole world, I mean, because the World Energy Council has so much national boards and so on. And she's a brilliant mind when it comes to innovation. Very much looking forward. And since we are cooperating with World Energy Council, I must say the SET Award and the whole project really took space. So great to have you, Angela.
Thank you, Andreas. Hello, Geraldine. And what a beautiful stage you're sitting on. I wish I was with you. This has been my first experience as a member of the jury of the Startup Energy Transition Awards. It's been an exhilarating experience. I've heard about the opportunities for transition in different parts of society, homes, offices, restaurants, cities, in the logistics and transport sector, heavy earth movers, rural communities, and also of opportunities for solving different types of challenges: affordable access, efficiency, flexible storage, consumer responsibility, grid reliability. And it did really come down to the wire in all 5 categories to find these winners from such diverse opportunities and ideas. I think it highlights that there's no single answer to the common challenge of global energy transition for the benefit of everybody. And you startups have reminded us that energy transition is a tutti frutti of innovation, and that we will have more room for manoeuvring if we keep our minds and solutions open to multiple pathways and diverse investment opportunities. As we look forward to congratulating the winner later today, very exciting. It is World Energy Day today. What a great day for making energy awards. As we look forward to congratulating the winners, I want to remind all the startups that are listening in and who have participated that this annual scheme is not the whole or the end of the story. The SET scheme enables startups to become part of our world energy community and activities from today. Our aim is to enable you to have greater visibility and more opportunities to meet investors and partner with others in getting to scale. As the World Energy Community, we're committed to walking the talk on innovation and focusing on the how to achieve scale. 2 weeks ago, we hosted an amazing World Energy Week Live, which included a very well attended and our very first only digital innovation masterclass, featuring startups who have been part of this award and process, energy companies, policymakers and investors. At the 24th World Energy Congress last year in Abu Dhabi, we featured 80 startup energy transition exhibitors from 27 countries and had 9 different pitching sessions. And as we head to the 25th World Energy Congress, which will take place in St. Petersburg in October 2022, I hope we will take at least 1 energy startup for every year we will have existed. That's at least 100. Let's aim for even more. And if today you think it's a tough environment to start up a new energy business, then just remember that when we started up, we were just after the global influenza pandemic in 1919 and just before the Great Depression and global economy crash of 1929. There's never a good time to start up. And from personal experience, I'm aware how hard it can be to lift our heads and look at wider developments when we're so invested and committed to making our own ideas work. And earlier this month at the Clean Energy Ministerial, hosted by Saudi Arabia, we launched the World Energy Transition Radar. And I think this will help you, startups, to take into account the shifting context as you pitch to investors. This tool can help you keep abreast of the changes that are happening in the world of energy, and it will help you demonstrate to investors that you are ready for any future that unfolds. Now, as Andreas mentioned, When we open the SET Week, next year the SET Awards categories will evolve. They'll reflect what Dana and the World Energy Council have been learning together over the last 5 years about energy innovation ecosystems and the new pattern of disruptive innovation and demand-side solutions that we are seeing emerge. We will, of course, continue to do our part in encouraging diverse and even better quality applications from even more countries. So 570, over 90 countries. Come on, Andreas. We can double that. Let's see if we can at least move the needle by 10%. As we anticipate congratulations to the soon-to-be-announced winners, the world is really the winner of this initiative and of all your creativity and efforts. That's why we call that's what we call energy for humanity. We've deliberately given the 2020 Congress this theme to remind of ourselves that people lie at the center of this discourse. So let me close by saying congratulations and a big thank you to all of you who did apply, who will apply, and who are persisting in startup activities and increasing the role of entrepreneurship in energy. Join us at the World Energy Community. With your help together, we can humanize energy. Congratulations to the winners, and let's celebrate World Energy Day in style with these awards.
Well,
Back to you, Andreas.
Thank you, Angela. Don't run away. But we last met Monday on this digital global innovation jury event. Well, that was very special. It was an innovation journey around the world with all the finalists. Well, how did you like it?
It was exhilarating. I mean, there were so many, the diversity of ideas was absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean, we're talking about ideas for every different type of challenge that we're facing and for the different uses and places where energy is used. So it wasn't, I was expecting it to be largely digital, electrical and renewable, and it was well beyond that. So congratulations. The diversity and breadth is phenomenal.
Angela, thank you very, very much. All the best for the moment. We have some other addressing notes here, and one is the next we want to show you. That is from Secretary of State, Mr. Andreas Feicht. He is Secretary of State, as I said, in the Ministry of Economics and Energy. There are many think tanks out there, but I would consider him being a do tank because he's really in charge of many important things. He's very much focusing on innovation, and he's a very, very smart guy. So I'm very happy to have some introducing words from him because as well, they're also sponsoring this event quite a bit.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to have the opportunity of being part of the SET Awards 2020 ceremony. Entrepreneurship and startups are key drivers for creativity and innovation. Especially in the energy sector, there is a huge potential and an equally big need for innovative solutions to make the energy transition a success. For this, we need new business models and applications which provide smarter ways of providing, consuming, and saving energy. Young entrepreneurs who are deeply rooted in the everyday reality of society are in a perfect position to come up with answers to these questions, which have the potential for rapid and widespread application. The nexus of energy transition and climate protection is central for all of us, in our own interest as well as living up to our responsibility to future generations. It is indeed a global challenge that we must take on today together. Now, more than ever, there is a time to act. The European Commission has recently presented the Green Deal as its top priority. This sets the aim for Europe to become climate neutral by 2050. With this, Europe will be the first climate neutral continent, and hopefully other continents will follow soon. At the same time, while we pursue this very ambitious aim, we need to make sure that the policies we implement are socially responsible and economically sustainable. Germany and Europe as a whole, we need to stay strong, competitive economies. And it is our ambition and conviction that the energy transition can in fact support us in that. To achieve this complementarity between climate goals and good business sense, global cooperation is essential, both between governments and between innovative, creative companies. To this end, the SET Week makes an extremely valuable contribution to building a strong global network of innovative startups. For this, I want to thank its organizers, German Energy Agency and the World Energy Council. The energy transition is our pathway into a future that is secure, environmentally friendly, and economically successful. The German government is in the process of overhauling the national energy supply, moving away from nuclear and fossil fuels towards renewables and more energy efficiency. The energy transition is a driver for innovation and progress. We already have come a long way in developing the technologies and business models we need to turn the aims we have set into reality. But a lot more ingenuity and innovation are still needed. The federal government is committed to make the energy transition an enabler and a driver for modernization, innovation, and digitalization in all energy-related sectors. The Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy has been supported the SET project for over 4 years. This underlines how important startups and innovation are for the energy transition. We are thrilled to see SET development into a global platform for innovators and so many stakeholders from international startup ecosystems. Initiatives like SET are extremely important for the support of innovations in energy that are going to accelerate the global push for a green future. Let me end up underlining that I am very happy to see SET starting its 5th year with the new round for the SET Award 2021. For this year's competition, I would like to congratulate all finalists. May the best ideas succeed.
Thank you very much, Andreas Feicht. Nice tie, I must say, but a very strong message as well. Thank you for your support, and we keep on working for the success of it.
Absolutely. It's always good to hear that commitment from Germany for a carbon neutral future restated from such high political positions. Next up, we are also very honored to share a video message with you from Canada's Minister Catherine Mckenna. She is the Minister of Infrastructure and Communities, and prior to that, she was Minister for Environment and Climate Change and part of the COP Paris negotiation team. So she's really been on the forefront of setting the political tone and agenda, and Canada's also been a SET country for a number of years now, so we're very proud and honored to have our next video message by Catherine Mckenna.
Hello from Ottawa. On behalf of the Government of Canada, I want to wish everyone who's participating in Startup Energy Transitions Award ceremony all the best. We absolutely need companies that are innovating in the energy transition. It's so important to build a more sustainable future, but also to growing our economies and creating jobs. I also want to give a shout out to Blue Wave AI. I'm the Member of Parliament, Ottawa Centre. Great to see that you're among the finalists. All the best to everyone.
Thank you so much, Honourable Minister Mckenna. What a
She's a great woman, I must say.
She's a great woman, and she has a great canoe in the office.
Yes.
How very Canadian.
Follow her on Twitter, I must say, because she's really putting very good tweets on Twitter.
Absolutely. That's a very good recommendation. Thank you, Andreas. And that already leads us into our first award category for today. So for each of the award categories, we have prepared a little film for you where you're going to learn about the category itself, but also which finalists have been nominated. And the first category is Renewable Energies and Materials. So let's see the trailer.
This category targets startups designing game-changing innovations able to move us further away from carbon-reliant energy by focusing on solar, wind, alternative fuel technologies, storage technologies, among others. The finalists are Instagrid from Germany.
Instagrid develops portable battery power supplies, enabling clean energy to replace small combustion engines anywhere. Founded in 2018, the German cleantech company has developed an advanced, weatherproof portable power pack that can replace highly polluting petrol and diesel generators.
Volt Storage from Germany.
Volt Storage develops and produces solar power storage systems based on the vanadium redox flow, or VRF, technology. VRF is free from rare earth and conflict materials, completely recyclable, and has a high level of operational safety and durability.
Energy Nest from Norway.
Energy Nest offers a cross-industrial energy storage solution applicable to clientele within power generation, industrial manufacturing, and the renewable sector. Their thermal battery technology is a smart, compact, durable, and modular system with a lifetime of 50+ years without any degradation.
And let's meet those finalists now. They can't be live with us here, but we do have them live in the video call. So let's say hello to Instagrid, Volt Storage, and Energy Nest. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, it works. Very good. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey.
Nervous?
We're
Are you
fine.
excited?
Of course. Yes, we are.
How has the set week been for you so far? Have you been watching closely?
Yeah.
It was great to see you all in the jury. Thank you very much for participating, and well, let's see what the outcome will be of what happened so far.
Okay, well, we don't know yet who's going to win, but we will in a few seconds.
Yes, yes. And for every section, for every category, we do have a keynote speaker, of course. And this one, the first one, is Vaitea from Enapter. And I'm really, really happy to have her here because Enapter was a former winner of our SET award and they developed fantastic since then. So, Vaitea, music.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really an honor to present this year's winner of the Renewable Energy and Materials category. I remember last year, it was a fantastic experience when we were announced the winners. Thomas and I couldn't believe it. Then we had the chance to go to Abu Dhabi and really show our technology to the world, show the hydrogen generator made by Enapter. And since then, yes, a lot has happened.
Yes, huh?
Yeah, we released a new product, a more compact and more cost-efficient electrolyzer, and just recently we announced our mass production facility here in Germany, in Saarbeck.
And the whole world is talking about hydrogen.
They are, yeah, finally. I think you were one of the first ones leading the world into this, hello, green hydrogen is coming, Power to X is really a solution.
Okay, so thank you very much for joining us today, and thank you very much for presenting a little keynote for this first category. So, the mic is yours.
Thank you. So when we first won, we were really showing to the world that, for example, green hydrogen, which is made by using green electricity, can effectively couple all of our sectors with renewable energy. So the heavy loads, the electricity sector, the industry, and the steel and the mobility sector as well. And it was a fantastic experience to really bring renewables now to the stage. And one thing that I'd like to leave us all with is that more than 10,000 times the world's energy use is coming on the surface of the Earth continuously. And again, just last week, the IEA report showed that green electricity is the cheapest form, solar energy, sorry, is the cheapest form of energy today. So there's a clear call to action that renewables is the way forward into fighting climate change. Our approach is by making a compact and modular electrolyzer and really scaling it up to meet the world's energy demand. But we need to move fast and replace fossil fuels ASAP. It's really an honor today to be sharing the stage with innovators that are harnessing the power of renewables. And it's my pleasure to announce that the winner is And the winner is the Renewable Energy and Materials category, Instagrid from Germany.
So So, hello Instagrid. So we could see that you're happy about this.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes,
Great
we
that
are.
you already came with your whole team so you can celebrate together now.
Yeah, it's not the whole team, but for arguable reasons, that's not really possible today.
Well, the team will grow now with this award in the backpack.
It is already heavily growing.
Well, how many people do you have at the moment?
We have 35 people now, so when we joined you guys in Abu Dhabi last year, it wasn't even half the size.
No, it was 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Abu Dhabi really helped you then?
Yeah, it did. I think it was a great opportunity for us to get our view from the European Union to the world, and there are a lot of contacts that we are still in contact with.
Well,
we really hope that the next year is going to be as amazing for you as it was for you last year, and then I hope that we can welcome one of you here on stage to give away the prize in this category next year.
Thank you very much. Have a nice party over there, and all the best for the future.
Applause again.
Can I say a word of thank you? I want to thank all the guys of you for organizing this. This has been a real effort for you, and contacting us, doing the tech check, and doing all these sessions during the past week. And I think also especially to Alex, this really a big applause to her.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Proud winners of the first award category. Right. And with that, we'll already transition it into the second category.
Thank you, Baitia, by the way.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. Right. So the second category is digital energy systems. As with the first category, we're going to watch a trailer that will introduce the topic and the finalists to you now.
We looked for the brightest innovators in areas such as smart grids with decentralized energy access, peer-to-peer, blockchain-based solutions, and last-mile channels that can bring our energy systems closer together. The finalists are Switched In from Australia.
Switched In develops technology that makes distributed energy resources, or DERs, visible and controllable. Switched In enables virtual power plants, microgrids, and helps to integrate DERs into the grid.
Blue Wave AI from Canada.
Blue Wave uses artificial intelligence to accelerate the adoption of renewable energy by electrical utilities and enterprises. Their distributed AI platform optimizes multiple renewable and non-renewable energy sources in real time to minimize cost and maximize availability and reliability.
Stirblue from France.
Stirblue builds software that helps drones inspect power lines and wind turbines. Stirblue software guides drones along trajectories that wrap tightly around structures, finds anomalies from the collected images, and outputs reports.
And let's welcome those finalists here live with us now. Switched In, Blue Wave AI, and Stirblue. It's basically a good morning, Canada, good evening, Australia.
Around the world. Hello, hello everybody. Hi, how are you?
Thanks for choosing your background so well, so it's easy for us to tell who's where. Lovely, thanks for joining us. How are you all doing? Excited?
Excellent.
Well, did you enjoy the set week a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. It was very nice.
Thanks for pulling everyone together. Yeah, I know how difficult it is.
Okay. Well, we had lots of meetings and talks before over the last 6 months, so we got to know each other quite a bit here and there. So that was the advantage for not having the award ceremony already in March. But now it's high time for choosing the winner.
It is high time. I just want to say it's so fantastic, like some of the opportunities during these difficult times. And I think this little window shows also the opportunities, really bringing people together globally, innovative startups from all corners of the world. So that's great to see. And yeah, a little bit of a drum roll already now, because of course we want to find out who won.
Okay, well, we have, of course, a keynote speaker for this category as well. And this is our honored partner, Patrick Child, Deputy Director General in DG Research and Innovation at the European Commission. He will present the award today. He leads the policy for implementation, impact and sustainable investment strategies, and he's acting director for the Clean Planet. So a very, very important position, a very nice guy, and we're very happy to have him here.
So, hello, everyone.
Hi, Patrick. There's always some little music to introduce you, so but now the mic is yours. Thanks for being with us.
Okay, well, look, thank you very much indeed, and it's a huge honor to be here today to present the SET Award for the category of Digital Energy Systems. And I think if there's one thing that's become clear this year in these difficult COVID times, it's the vital role that digitalization plays for our economies and in our day-to-day lives. Governments and industries alike have been forced to rethink the ways in which we conduct daily business and deliver services. And this also holds true for energy systems, which through digitalization and decentralization have the potential to empower and enable citizens globally. And so on behalf of the European Commission, I'm very proud to be here today alongside three incredible finalists who, through their innovations, play a crucial role in driving the digital energy transformation and accelerating the energy transition. They provide a sense of optimism that through research and innovation, our energy systems of tomorrow are already being built today, and fully in line with the objectives that we in Europe have set for the European Green Deal. We are committed to support brilliant innovators who work tirelessly towards securing a clean, sustainable, and carbon-neutral future. It's only when the climate regulations and legislation crosses paths with innovation on the ground that real sustainable change for our planet is possible. And with that, I'd like first off to congratulate all the amazing finalists of this evening, but also to invite today's winner. And so the winner of the Digital Energy Systems category goes to...
Oh, Geraldine.
I have the honors to open this envelope on behalf of Patrick now, and I'm proud to announce that the winner is Switched in Australia. Congratulations.
Oh. Congratulations.
It was worth staying up so late for this. How are you feeling now?
Oh, absolutely. Look, this is fantastic news. Thank you very much. You know, participating in SET has been so important for us, and this is just a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Patrick, I mean, isn't that a good opportunity to make some European and Australian cooperation now?
Very strong EU-Australia cooperation on research and innovation, particularly in the energy system.
That's true.
I mean, an area that we work together in mission innovation is on clean hydrogen, for example, but many other examples as well. So no, it's great to have this new important step forward. So good on you.
Okay. Well, we are very happy for you. I mean, and I guess you are happy as well, of course. We really hope that this award will help you. We feel, of course, a bit sad about the other two partners because all three of you made a great job at the jury meeting. Well, all the best for the moment, and stay with us and stay with the family of the SET Award.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick, very much, and all the best. I mean, you have a tough job to do. There's lots of money in the European Union now for the green recovery, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're hoping to use it in a really powerful way to support the green and digital transition as part of our recovery plan. So these sort of new technological advances are vitally important so we can spend our money wisely. So thanks for that.
All right, wonderful. So back to work and bye-bye.
Bye.
And now it is time for the third trailer, the third category, which is energy efficiency solutions. So I'm excited to see the finalists in this category with you together. Please.
This category seeks creative solutions that can help us manage and reduce energy consumption for a better future using blockchain-based solutions, heating and cooling systems, AI, smart metering, and more. The finalists are Blue Box Air from the United States,
Blue Box Air is an innovative solution for reducing energy consumption and costs while reducing carbon dioxide. Their innovation is a patented process for cleaning the coils in HVAC systems, which improves air quality and facility health while reducing environmental footprints.
Enerbrain, from Italy.
Enerbrain has developed energy retrofit solutions for large buildings that allow drastic cuts in consumption, as well as a significant improvement in internal comfort. Their innovation ensures 20% energy savings, lower carbon dioxide emissions, and improved comfort thanks to a unique, scalable IoT solution powered by AI.
NJAB, from Sweden.
NJ is a Swedish cleantech company specialized in energy efficiency. The company's first solution, Lapido, offers profitable energy recovery from restaurant ventilation. The innovation enables reducing the annual emissions of carbon dioxide by 500 million metric tons.
So unfortunately, Blue Box Air from the USA can't be with us today, but we're happy to welcome two of the finalists live with us here now, Enerbrain and NJAB. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Oh, they are all there. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, we just heard that you couldn't make it, but
what
now you're there.
What a lovely surprise to have you all. How has your week been?
It's all been great, actually. It's been a very nice week. So thank you very much for hosting this and arranging this. It's been a pleasure and very encouraging to see what all these great people are doing in the world.
Thank you.
Excellent. And Jim, thanks for making it up early.
What about you, Blue Box? Everything okay in the US? Interesting times over there.
Everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. It's been great to participate in the event. Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah. And in Italy, how is the situation in Italy?
Yeah, all good, I would say. Good. Looking forward for the results.
You're working hard on your business model. That's very good. Actually, I must say, if there are investors listening to what we're doing now, all three companies are great. So you really have to invest in them. I'm very certain they will do a good business later on. But only one can be the winner. And now we have to find out who that will be.
Absolutely, and we have another very special guest to give the keynote in this award category. I am honored to announce that João Galamba, who's the Deputy Minister and Secretary of State for Energy in Portugal, is going to be giving the speech for this award category. He's been the State Secretary since 2018, and of course, Portugal is at the forefront, one of the leading countries in Europe when it comes to carbon neutrality and green energy. So it's great to have him here with us today.
It is with great pleasure that I join you here today to present the SET Award for Energy Efficiency Solutions. Making societies and economies more energy efficient will play a key role in allowing countries within Europe and around the world to meet their respective climate ambitions. Energy efficiency and using energy responsibly are fundamental to the successful energy transition, now more than ever. This is becoming even more urgent with growing cities, populations and energy demand, coupled with more extreme temperatures and weather conditions. Around the world, innovators are asking, how can we use the valuable energy resources that we have in a more meaningful and sustainable way? It is thanks to such eager and determined researchers, like the finalists with us today, that we are seeing new and cutting-edge solutions to improving energy-saving potential quite regularly. I'm proud to join on behalf of the Government of Portugal and encourage all innovators to continue to focus our efforts on closing energy technology gaps, showing that a clean energy transition is possible and promoting the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions by adopting low environmental impact solutions. I truly commend and congratulate all energy innovators who are dedicated to a sustainable future, and I could not be happier to join you here today to award the next generation of leaders in energy efficiency solutions. As I cannot be with you live, I would like to congratulate the winner in advance. Without further ado, the SET Award for the Energy Efficient Solution goes to
Ooh, here it is, the winner. I have to open it, of course. I love that. The winner in the category energy efficiency is Anna Brain, Italy. Congratulations.
Well, thanks. Thank you, guys. It's an absolute honor, and I think, congratulations also to every participant in this award. I think, if I may say something very quickly, I think it's a crucial moment for energy efficiency and to reduce carbon emission globally, because unfortunately what happened is that the climate crisis was put in shadow by the other crisis, the COVID crisis. So I think this award is an opportunity for us to really not only grow, but also push in this direction.
Well, in true words, thank you very much for this. Can you just give us a little info about your company? I mean, how many people are working for you now? And I mean, what are your plans for the upcoming year?
Yeah,
briefly.
It's an honor to take this award. I'm here alone, but I represent over 40 people, so it's a large group. We are based in Turin, in Italy, but we work in 13 different countries, and we have many future plans ahead. One of the most important ones is obviously to help all of the organizations to reduce energy consumption in their buildings. This is our mission, and we look forward to continue this journey.
Wonderful. I hope you don't see the other finalists as competitors only, but also as friends. Now you're part of the family, and maybe you should change the world together. All the best to you, and thank you very much for, well, being part of it.
Oh, thank you, Andreas.
Absolutely.
Applause again for the winner. I think that was such a lovely sentiment, what you just said. They can all be collaborators because all of them are worth funding, as you said, and hopefully we'll find many investors soon, but also on the same mission to save this planet. So I totally echo that. And yeah, so you mentioned earlier that we're here on the EUREF campus where we're testing autonomous driving and electric mobility. So it's really the perfect home for our next category, which is smart mobility.
With more and more cities implementing policies that aim to reduce pollution and GHG emissions, there is a crucial need for startups capable of making clean transportation the new norm with better charging infrastructures, alternative drive systems, electrification, and more. The finalists are EcoG from Germany.
EcoG provides an IoT operating system and all the software components needed to build and develop an EV charger. Furthermore, EcoG brings a straightforward solution for developing and integrating services for those chargers.
Panera Group from Switzerland.
Panera Group has developed a unique logistic solution based on an innovative design of pallet system, which decreases packing costs by minimizing transport inefficiencies. The flexibility of this innovation makes it applicable to a wide range of industries.
Transition 1 from France.
Transition 1 converts thermal cars into modern cars, electric, connected, and affordable. Transition 1 supports clients in their transition to electric mobility for a cleaner planet. They developed a 4-hour conversion process guaranteeing quality and performance at an affordable price.
So let's meet EcoG, Panera Group, and Transition 1. Welcome to our show.
There they are. Hello.
Great to have you. Hi.
Hi. 3 finalists of 2020. Wonderful.
How are you all doing? How's your set week been?
It was great. It was great. I'm doing very well. I'm very happy, and thank you very much for organizing. It's a very good experience.
Okay, well, how did you like the jury meeting? I mean, that was a special thing for us. We were more than 20 people in the jury, in the global jury, from more than 10 countries, and everything went well in a digital way. Was it good for you as well?
Yeah, it was good, but it was an interesting experience, particularly that it worked so well.
Yeah, real experience also.
Okay, well, what I can say about all three of you, there's lots of disruptive potential in what you do. So we really will, yeah, sure. We really will have a true winner later on, but it will only be one. That's unfortunately the reason for this award. I mean, the one winner, but at the end we have more than one winner. Of course, we have the finalists, and we have the set 100 list, where we have the top 100 applications, and well, help us to share all these information about your colleagues, I must say.
Yeah, so different ways in which, of course, we're trying to build a little startup family here, even though only one can win. But hopefully, there are different ways to support each other and keep working in future.
And of course, we do have a keynote speaker for this category as well. And this actually is a very special guy. It's a friend, I must say, from the US. We became friends throughout the work on startups and innovation. It's Danny Kennedy, and he really achieved a lot over there in California, and not only in California. He's working together with many startups from all over the world, with many big companies to bring them together. It's a kind of the same spirit as what we are trying to do with the SET Award. That's why we team, that's why we work together, and I'm so glad to have him with his little keynote speech and with his wonderful shirt he wears.
Hi, I'm Danny Kennedy, the CEO of New Energy Nexus, and I'm presenting the award for the Smart Mobility category. I'm calling you from my garden in California, and I think that's fitting because the 5th largest economy in the world, California, just last month banned internal combustion engine vehicles by 2035 for private use, and trucks are going to be banned by 2045. So we're well on the path ourselves as this huge chunk of America in the race to electrify transportation. And Los Angeles, the city that brought us car culture, is really leading the march there. And hopefully we'll keep up with the Chinese and the Europeans as we get into the 2020s, the decisive decade on climate change, and continue to drive the benefits of low-cost, clean energy throughout the system. Because that's what's happening. Renewable power has disrupted the power sector. And now, as the International Energy Agency even admits, it's the king of electricity. Solar will dominate decades to come, and that low-cost electricity will trickle into mobility services, that other end use of energy, by electrifying everything, including the vehicle platforms we use, and then trickling into the 3 billion households that don't yet have reliable power and the hundreds of millions of humans that don't have electricity at all. So it's a really exciting time to be an entrepreneur. We're so pleased to be partners with SET and the German energy agency DINA to continue to support startups through this festival every year. We saw some fantastic candidates, and in the smart mobility category I was really pleased to see that it was more than just electrifying vehicles and private cars, as has been all the rage for a while. People realize it's about getting people out of cars onto active mobility, biking and walking and micro-mobility and public transit and mass transit, and redesigning our cities so that they're livable and walkable with urban planning that's done right. So it was really gratifying to see great ideas of that sort throughout the category. The 3 finalists were really hard to choose from, but I will say with not much further ado that we're here to support you all, the winner as well as the others and all those that applied. New Energy Nexus exists to help you, diverse entrepreneurs around the world, succeed with incubators and accelerators around the globe. And so please look us up and get involved afterwards. But for now, I know you're waiting with bated breath, so I won't keep you any longer. Please, Maestro, play some drum roll music. Let's go to the winner is, and thanks for having me from California, Shine On.
Before I I open this, I have to say, Andreas, you're right. It is a great shirt. I'm guessing that is one of Danny's many specialities. So I'm going to open this on his behalf and say that the winner of the Smart Mobility category is EcoG from Germany. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
So somebody's happy at least.
Oh, yeah, damn. I'm super happy.
What did you expect when you had a look at the other two partners from the other two finalists?
I really was happy that it's like about technology and not about some applications or anything. So that makes me really, really happy because it, as Danny said, I think it's about changing a lot of things on the foundation or on the basics, and to really make it a disruptive approach. And that's really great too that you guys acknowledge this. Yeah.
Well, mobility is pretty much in the focus right now. Huh? I mean, we have this huge trend towards electromobility, and that's where your company is hopefully being successful soon, or even more successful as you are already now. But how do you look at it? I mean, is it really now exponential growth we have in e-mobility, or are you still saying, well, there might be some disturbances here?
Well, it's a great question, and I get that asked at every board meeting. I think finally we are at that inflection point, or we are beyond that inflection point, that there is no turning back for electric mobility. When we look at the infrastructure, particularly there, we see exponential growth. And it's driven by multiple parties, which I think is also very interesting, because it's not one single automotive OEM, or it's not one single government, or one single other entities, but it's a multitude of entities that really engage with it, and they say, like, I want to have infrastructure, I want to deal with it, and I want to make it part of my business, or I want to serve the consumers and really make it happen.
Okay, so there are good reasons to be positive here, and that's very good news for all of us, because we really need some change in the mobility sector, not only with electric mobility. I think Danny made it pretty clear. I mean, talking about mobility has many facets. It's also about logistics, the way we live in cities and everything. So it's a huge challenge, and we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you to you. Also, another thanks to Danny for the keynote. Of course, we wish all our finalists well. And looking forward to seeing where you're going to go during the next year. Hopefully, you'll be here and part of this show somehow during the SET 21 Awards.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
That's already time for our last category, Andreas.
Yeah, it's almost sad, hey?
It's gone by so quickly so far.
We're just getting used to it.
Yeah, just getting comfortable here on our lovely stage. So the category 5 is one that's very special to both of us. It's a topic that's kind of at the intersection of our working worlds. I come from a development, corporation, and tech background, and a few, of course, from the energy sector. And the category, the fifth and final category, is quality access and SDG number 7.
Well, yeah, I mean, the reason why we put that category into the award is because we always thought that all what we do regarding climate change also needs to serve the Sustainable Development Goals. And, you know, there are 17, and climate change is number 13, and this category is rather number 7, and so on. It's not only that we have to fight climate change, we also have to really have a closer look at all the other things which are going on out there. You can especially see that in this health crisis year. So that's why, I mean, we both, I think, have a very special look at this category, and we are very happy that so many people always apply here.
Absolutely. And now we're curious to find out who made it to the finalists for this category. So let's watch the trailer on quality access and SDG 7.
In line with the UN Sustainable Development Goal, this category seeks startups with the principle of ensuring access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. The finalists are Leader of Light from the Philippines.
Their Leader of Light redesigns solar lighting for the developing world. This simple two-step technology creates local jobs, teaches green skills, and empowers energy-poor communities through simple solar lights built and installed using local parts and knowledge.
TFE Energy Village Data Analytics from Germany.
Village Data Analytics is an AI-powered tool that uses satellite imagery, publicly available data, user data, and energy modeling to automatically identify off-grid villages and extract insights to assess their suitability for off-grid electrification and de-risk investments.
Ready from Nigeria and Canada.
REDI provides clean, reliable, and affordable electricity to individuals and businesses in energy-poor regions of the world. REDI capsules are charged at REDI energy stations, strategically located within such communities, and can be rented easily via mobile devices.
All right, and let's meet those finalists. Leader of Light, TFE Energy, and REDI, welcome to the show.
Oh,
Hi.
they're all there.
So, Andres, I need to totally hijack this moment to say hello to Yildak Diaz. I don't know if you remember, but we met a couple of years ago in Nepal at Maker Faire. It's lovely to see you again. But of course, welcome to all our finalists. It's lovely to see all of you, and I'm so happy that this category is really representative of the SDGs being a global undertaking with not just developing countries, but all countries around the world really needing to step up their efforts to meet these SDGs. So it's great to see you here today.
And it's always also great to see that you have all these different aspects. I mean, you're all doing different things. And I mean, I think there is a huge community of startups out there working on those issues. And I just wonder whether you do have already enough contacts here. Do you know each other? How's that going on normally?
No, I think it's only through this event that we actually get to know what everybody's doing. And we're so honored to be part of this group. We admire your work.
Well, but asking REDI, I mean, there are lots of startups in Africa working on innovation as well. Are you having some contacts, or is there a network, or how do you do that?
Yeah, so we have both our team both in Africa and we have a tech team also here. So we again, I spend a lot of my life in Nigeria, so we have a lot of people on ground doing all the work in Nigeria, like reaching out to communities and like talking to local investors in Nigeria.
Okay, and TFE, I guess you also must have lots of contacts to all these different countries because you're looking from the sky on the ground, but you need to have some people on the ground checking whether everything is fine. Is that true?
That's true, yes. We mustn't lose touch.
Okay, well, 3 great startups, but only one winner in a few moments. So I'm curious.
I am curious as well, and we have another very special guest that we want to welcome who's going to give the keynote for this category. And the speaker is Dirk Assmann. He's the Director General and Secretarial Department of GIZ, and the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit is a long-term and very important set partner, which is why it's great that he's the one presenting this award.
It's a huge organization. Most of you will know them. It's comparable to USAID and so on. And they're doing great projects all over the world. And for us, it's always a pleasure to work together with them in different countries of the world, and specifically, of course, in this SET award. So we're very, very happy to have them with us, and we're very happy to have this keynote speaker.
Good afternoon to everybody. As the Director General of the Sectoral Department, GIZ, the German government's agency for international technical cooperation, I'm pleased to join you today at the SET Awards ceremony to deliver the special prize Quality Access and SDG 7. Over the last years, GIZ has worked closely with the German Energy Agency to accelerate the global energy transition and is proud to support such an important initiative like the SET platform, including the SET Award. What a wonderful energy week we have had, loaded with great speakers and startups promoting a sustainable future. I especially hope you were able to join one of the GIZ's business clinics or the GIZ workshop earlier today, which featured the inspiring finalists for this important category. While action is needed from the side of policymakers to promote the energy transition, the innovative power of the entrepreneurial community plays a crucial role to develop and implement the necessary solutions to solve the energy dilemma, a carbon-free world and sustainable access to energy for all. GIZ's vision is to shape a future worth living around the world. We seek to promote sustainable economic development, while at the same time fostering social justice, ensuring that no one is left behind, and combating climate change. This is why the Quality Access and SDG 7 category places special emphasis on empowering the most disadvantaged members of society by promoting solutions to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, or in other words, to modern energy for all. In order for it to succeed, developing countries, emerging economies, and industrialized nations must all do their part. GIZ works with entrepreneurs internationally towards reducing poverty through improving energy services and promoting sustainable development. And we are always glad to support, promote, and push innovators taking on such challenges. Therefore, I'd like to thank Andreas Kuhlmann and the DENA for the excellent work together. With that said, I'm honored to announce this year's SET Award winner for the Quality Access and SDG 7 category. Drum roll, please. And the winner is...
So this is the last envelope for today. Tomorrow's energy price, that's what Dirk just said, and I think that's actually a very good description. I would have loved to have 3 pieces of paper in here, but there's only one, because there's only one winner. But everyone who participated here is a winner, we all know that. And the winner in this SDG 7 category is Liter of Light, Philippines.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
I had nothing to do with the picking of the prize, I have to promise, but I'm thrilled to hear that you won. I have to say, like, back when we met and you introduced your work to me, I was so impressed because it really goes to show that it doesn't need to be a fancy high-tech solution all the time. It needs to be appropriate technology that makes sense to actually impact people's lives. So can you tell me, where are you at now? Back then, you had already changed the lives of millions of homes and millions of families.
Well, we're under the longest lockdown here in the Philippines, but yes, thank you for honoring the first step. But for millions of people, it's really important for us, and villagers that can access the technology and make it is very important. We're doing a called Light It Forward challenge, where people are challenging each other from the houses, 1,000 every week, building it from their houses, and we still get to make them build it, and we bring them to the villages. So it's like an ice bucket challenge. So we're able to progress
and continue to do this work even in the midst of this pandemic. So sa lahat ng tumulong sa amin, for everybody who helped us, maraming salamat po. Thank you very much.
And everyone that's part of this change, and our 3 other contemporaries, we admire you and thank you.
I think that's so empowering.
We heard that the next plans are already on the agenda, so you're working on something very big, huh? Isn't it true?
So now that we got the women to be able to make and maintain the lights, which is a stable power source that they can repair with local parts, we're now putting mesh technologies in the street lights to be able to download cell phones. So now cell phones are the educational tool, and we're now using very simple technologies to link all the street lights together.
Okay.
We're also very excited to be going to the World Expo in 2021 to tell the story. So watch us there.
Absolutely. We'll definitely be watching out for you. I think that's so empowering what you just said. As you said, you've been under lockdown for such a long time. I think for people here, it's quite hard to imagine how long you've actually had to stay inside your homes. But to use this time to still keep doing your work and making sure people can build your solution with the materials they have is such a beautiful story. I really recommend everybody who's watching us now to check out what you're doing and to follow you, and definitely hope we get to meet in person again sometime soon.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
The ultimate empowerment is actually to make yourself obsolete. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. All the best, and lots of greetings to the Philippines. Andreas, those were all of our award categories. And I would just want to say, wow. I really want to say congratulations to all of our winners. Let's have a little round of applause here on stage for them. Are you impressed by everybody? What do you think?
Well, actually, it was wonderful. But the only thing I do regret a little bit is normally we have this award-winning ceremony with 1,000 people in front of us. Ministers from all over the world, politicians, industry leaders, great people to join us, and they would cheer as loud as you couldn't imagine if you just watch us today. We tried our best here at the moment, and I really hope that we can meet again, because now we could have had a beer or so with the winners and the finalists, and I think that is one thing which is particularly important for us as those who are organizing this SET award. This is a bottom-up award. We don't want to organize a top-down glimmer event. We want to bring people together, connecting minds for a greater good. That's how we mean it. It's all about innovation, and it's about a task we all have to do. The promises to promises to keep, and miles to walk before we sleep, and miles to walk before we sleep. So lots of work. We had 5 winners today, but that's not it. We had 15 finalists, as you could see. We had 570 applications and the SET 100 list. And normally we send this SET 100 list always to the leaders of the G20. My team always says, well, Andreas, that's crazy, but I think they should know that there's so much innovation out there, and that's why we keep on doing it.
Absolutely, and I just want to say that it's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of this and to see this global community of startups grow around what you do. It's so impressive, and it was great to have the opportunity to see a couple of them part of this live event today. Of course, we had some help to keep the energy on stage up during the last hour. So I want to do a special shout out and thank you now to Steve Gold's Fancy 4, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just any band. The handsome man that you see with the trumpet in his hand, Stefan Gürke, put this kind of all-star combo together for us today for the SET Award especially, and I want to introduce them individually to you now. So
wait a second. Before you run away after that song, I mean, there's something else to come, huh?
Yes, of course. Don't switch off yet. We do have some other bits and a couple of highlights still in store for you. So, but Stefan, as I said, is the man behind the trumpet. He has with him today Mickey Bister on drums, Steve R. Lukanki at the tuba, and Matti Klein at the keyboard. They play together as a combo, both in studio situations as well as live, with renowned acts such as Calexico and Jimmy Somerville, and also part of international shows such as the Tap Pack. It's great to have them here with us today, so we're going to hear one more song from them before we close it up with a couple of highlights on the stage here. Take it away, Steve Gold Fancy 4. And all the winners, this song goes out for you.
Well, like always, if something is ending, there's always something new beginning, and that's why we want to start the next round in a few minutes. But before we do that with a wonderful trailer, I must say, I really want to say a very big thank you to our partners and sponsors, to our colleagues all over the world. You could see some of them, but especially to all of those who are working so hard all through the year to make these things happening. Some of them are now in London at the World Energy Council. The rest is here. It's Pia and the team, the SET Award team. Thank you very much. You are so wonderful and great. A big applause for you. You can get in contact with them whenever you need it. And we try to connect you with other people, with people from our network, and we really try to help you. You will see Pia in a moment, but before that, we will show you our trailer for the 5th round of the SET Award. Hope you like it. And here she comes, Pia Dorfinger. Pia, I mean, the stage would be so crowded that it's not possible due to Corona conditions if I would bring all the team on stage here. Well, you're standing here for the whole team and also for the team who's going to organize the next round. So tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely, yes. So everyone's here today. Alex, René, Taha. Teresa is not here today, but she's joining us from home, working behind the scenes. Thank you all. And yes, I mean, it is the 5th round of the SET Award. It is really incredible. The last 4 years have been an absolutely incredible journey. And I can tell you a list of things that we'll have in store for the startups, but I think really today and what the startups have been saying speaks for itself. If you look at the award show, the winners, what they've been saying, the finalists who've been part of the SET community for really quite a while now, it's all about the network. Together, we've created a global innovation platform and network, and that is really the fantastic thing about SET. When people talk about innovation, how can we bring the energy transition forward? How can we combat climate change? What solutions are out there? Well, we have them all at the SET platform. Just go there, have a look. We have the faces, the companies behind these solutions that everyone is looking for. And yes, so please apply for the next award round. You can do so online until the 31st of January. And join the global SET family. Be part of the SET network.
Thank you very much, Pia. And well, thank you also very much, Angela and team at the World Energy Council over there in London and all over the world, actually. So thank you. You will probably still see us. Well, that was it. That was the award-winning show, the first digital award-winning show for the SET project. We had a SET week. We're all a bit exhausted, but happy. I hope you are happy as well. And having said this, I think.
Looking forward to 2021, and congratulations to all of our winners. Thank you everybody who watched, everybody who supported. Yeah. We hope you have a lovely evening and see you next year.
Stay healthy and stay tuned and be part of our family. All the best for your health, for your families and friends, for your business models, and for the planet. Bye-bye.